What's going on, guys? Scotty and Irish Bodybuilding Aesthetics here, and in this video I'm going to bring you through in detail and give you kind of an overview of what my split is going to be like at the end of this cut, which is in 7 days from now. So this Sunday coming is when my cut ends, and I'll start to kind of bulk up again and kind of reverse diet. Not too quickly, but go slowly. But this is the program I'll be on then for basically the whole thing of it, and what I'll be doing on certain days, how I'm gonna structure it, and what exercise I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna show you now what I'm gonna be doing on different days, and give you kind of an overview of what the program is, and I'll show you that now. Okay, guys, so I have the program written out here on the board to show you. So it's going to be an 8-day week workout, and we're going to have it structured as 1 week will be hypertrophy, the next week will be strength, and there will be two kind of things in that week. So we'll have a push-pull legs A and a push-pull legs B. So it's going to be a push-pull legs off, push-pull legs off workout, 8 days, and I'll show you what it'll be. So it's going to be starting this Sunday. So it'll be starting, and we'll be starting off with push on Sunday, pull on Monday, legs on Tuesday, Wednesday off, push on Thursday, pull on Friday, legs on Saturday, and Sunday off. So you can see I numbered underneath. Altogether that takes 8 days, so it's an 8-day leg workout. And the way it will be structured, this will be push A, pull A, legs A, off, and then it'll be push A, or push B, sorry, pull B, legs B, off. And on these, on the A to B, there'll be different exercises. So push A, there'll be different exercises compared to push B. And these days that are up here, these will not be the same days I'll be training every week, because it's an 8-day workout. It won't work like that, as here we start push on Sunday, but as we get the end here, Sunday will be our off day. So that means it will start again on Monday, and then the week after that, Monday will be a rest day, and then we'll start again on Tuesday, and it works like that. So as I said, this entire week, so the 8 days, will be a hypertrophy. As you have see here, it'll be hypertrophy, and then the next week after that I'll do strength. And what I mean by that is, when I'm doing all the exercises here on the hypertrophy days, it'll be kept between the 3 to 4 sets with the 8 to 12 rep range. And then when I do my strength week, it will when I do a strength, it will be 4 to 5 sets, and we'll be keeping it between the the 3 to 6 rep range. But only on certain exercises. I'll get into that later, what I'd like to do on my strength days. So that's pretty much what it'll look like. So it's going to be a push pull legs off, push pull legs off, 8-day workout, and we'll have a push pull legs A, push pull legs B, 1 week hypertrophy, the next week strength. So that's pretty much the program. So I'm gonna go ahead and write up what I'm gonna be doing on each day, the exercises and stuff I like to do. So that's going to take me a while to put up here now, but it'll only be a second for you, so it'll come on straight away here. So I will see you when I get that. Guys, just before I go into like what exercises I like to do for which body parts in those days, I'm just going to first tell you what you do on those days, just in case anyone doesn't know. So on a push day, you will do your push movements, which is chest, shoulders and triceps, and I throw abs in as well. On your pull day, you will do all the pull movements, so which is back, bicep, and I like to throw in rear delts as well. On legs day, you'll do all your legs, so you'll do quads, hamstrings, glutes, calves, and I also like to throw abs in again on that. So that's the things you do on the push-pull legs days. If anyone didn't know what you're doing, like, it's pretty explanatory itself, but if anyone didn't know, that's just kind of, I just thought I'd show you. So that's kind of okay, guys. So this is going to be the exercises I'm going to do for the first half of the week. So that'll be push A, pull A, and legs A. So we're going to start off with push day. Okay, so this is the start of the week. So push, so it's going to be chest. Just to let you know, just before I start this, none of these are in order. Normally I'll alternate, like I'll do one chest, one shoulder, one chest, one shoulder, or something like that. So these aren't in order, this is just the way I put it up, right? So chest, we have 3 exercises. Will be incline bench, flat dumbbell press, and weighted dips, okay? So that's for chest. And then for shoulders, we have overhead press, or OHP. 2, we have side lateral raises, and 3, we have the hammer strength machine, and that's for shoulders. For triceps, we have 3 exercises as well. We have number 1, close grip bench, 2, cable push down, and 3, dumbbell overhead extensions, okay? So that's for push A, start of the week, chest, shoulders, and tricep. 3 exercises for each, okay? And then we move on to pull A, which is back, biceps, and rear delt, okay? So we start off with back. We have bent over dumbbell rows. So it's like the bent over barbell row, except for I use 2 dumbbells in either hand. Then for number 2, we have CG, there means close grip. So we have close grip seated cable rows. And then exercise 3, we have wide grip pull downs. So that's for back. On the biceps, we have 4 exercises of this. So I have 2 for the outside of the head of the biceps, so 2 hammer and 2 ordinary curls. Okay, so starting off, we have standing dumbbell curls, standing hammer curls, rope hammer curls, and cable curls. So that's for biceps. And then just for rear delts to finish off, I'll do just face pulls. So just the 1 exercise, which is face pulls. Okay, so that's for pull A at the start of the week. And then we have legs A, okay? So we're starting off with sumo deadlift. Number 2 is front squats. Number 3 will be hip thrusts. Number 4 will be one leg extensions. So we use 1 leg at a time and isolate and concentrate on it. Then we have 1 leg curls for the hamstrings. And then 6, we have standing calf raises, okay? So there's 6 exercises there, and that's for legs A at the start of the week, okay? So that's all the A workouts at the start of the week. I'm going to now do the B workouts, which will be the second half of the week. So push, pull, and legs B. They're not the same exercises. They're all the same body parts on the same days in the same order. But all the exercises will change. So I'm going to go do that now. And show you what that looks like. Okay guys, so this is the second portion of the week. So we had the push pull legs A and then our day off, and this is what we'll be starting at the second part of the week. So it's push B and push B. This time it's just different exercises but same body parts. We have chest, shoulders, and tricep. So for chest this time we have flat bench, number 2 incline dumbbell press, and number 3 cable flies. So that's the 3 exercises we have for push B chest. So then shoulders, we have for the first of shoulders, we have standing dumbbell press. So standing up doing dumbbell press. Then we have cable raises. And then we have front lateral raises. So that's what we have for shoulders. And then for triceps, we have skull crushers. Then we have tricep kickbacks. And then we have easy bar overhead extensions. So that's what we're doing for triceps. So there's the exercises, 3 exercises for each. And then for push, for back, we have wide grip weighted pull-ups. I didn't write it all down because it didn't fit, but it'll be wide grip weighted pull-ups. Then we have rack pulls, but I don't know about rack pulls because I don't know if I can do them in my gym. If I can set up to do them, I can do them, I don't know. So I'll have to see, that might be changed, but for now they're in. And then we have wide cable rows. Wide grip cable row, sorry. And if you see here on my last one I had 2 rowing exercises. This time I only have 1 rowing exercise because I had 2 rowing exercises last one and 1 sort of pull down. This time I have 2 pulling and 1 row, so let's change it up. For biceps, then again we have 4 exercises, 2 for each head. So you have easy bar curls, seated dumbbell curls, cross body hammer curls this time. So instead of just hammer curls, we're doing across the body hammer curls. Sorry about that focus. And then we have reverse cable curls. And for rear delts we do face pulls again, because that's the only thing I like to do really is face pulls. And face pulls are really good for shoulder health as well. It loosens up the shoulders a lot. And then for legs, now legs B. Now we're starting off with the squat this time. And then we have dumbbell straight leg straight legs. Then we have extensions again, but this time instead of doing one leg and keeping the focus on just doing the one leg, we're gonna go and do 2 legs and probably a heavier weight. And just 2 legs, and then we've curls again as well, same with that. Instead of doing the one leg and isolating it, we're going on with the 2 legs with a higher weight. Then hip thrusts I have in again as well, because I just like to do hip thrusts on both of the days. It's just one of the main exercises I like to do for the glutes and stuff like that, and I find it really helps in my my squat and my deadlift, improving it. And then instead of having standing calf raises this time, we're gonna go to the leg press, sit down and do leg press calves. So just do calves on the leg press. So that's all the exercises I'll be doing for the second portion of the week, which will be push, pull and legs. B, even though I know I have push here again, which is stupid, so let me change that right now. And there it's, wow, that's really bad, but it should be push, pull, legs B. So that's it. Now I'm going to show you what I mean by when I say first week's going to be hyper, the second week's going to be strength. So I'll put that up now. Okay guys, so this is what I mean by hyper and strength, and I'm going to go through it. So 1 week is going to be hyper, or as I should say, it's hypertrophy, and that's 8 days. So as I said, it's an 8-day work. It's push, pull, legs off, push, pull, legs, which is 8 days. And then after I do that for a full week, which is 8 days, I will then do 1 week of strength, which is also the push, pull, legs off. Getting so confused myself, which is 8 days as well. They're the same exercises on the days, on the A's and the B's. It's just there's different rep ranges and stuff. So I'm going to show you that now. So on hyper or hypertrophy, you do 3 to 4 sets with the 8 to 12 rep range. Okay, so it's 3 to 4 sets on the 8 to 12 rep range. That's on the hyper week. And then on the strength week, you do 4 to 5 sets, but it's only going to be 3 to 5 reps. So obviously on these, you're going to be able to go a lot heavier because it's a lighter reps, but there's more sets, so they kind of balance each other out. And what I've wrote in here is a note that I like to do on my strength days. Some people may not like to do them, but I only do the 3 to 5 rep range on the compound movements on strength day, and for the rest I do 8 to 12 for the rest of the exercises. And what I mean by that is, on my strength day, if I come in and on chest it's, say, like, do you know what I mean, the bench, say incline or flat, then I'll do the 3 to 5 rep range. But then after that, say I have dumbbell work, which is say flat dumbbell press or incline dumbbell press, I'm only going to do the 8 to 12 rep range. Even though it's strength week, I still like to get the hypertrophy in, so I'll only do the 3 to 5 rep range, the 4 to 5 sets strength on the compound movements, such as the benches, OHP, deadlifts, squat. For the rest of them, say like extensions, dumbbell press, dips, pull-ups, pull-downs, biceps, any of them, I still stick with the hypertrophy, the 3 to 4 sets, the 8 to 12 rep range, even on my strength week. So I only do the, as I say here, the small sets, or sorry, the more sets and less reps, the heavier weight on the compound movements. But that's preference. That's what I just like to do. Some people like to do on their strength days, they like to do everything strength, all the exercises. They keep 4 to 5. They pick up a heavier dumbbell and they do 3 to 5. That's what they like to do. Personally, I don't like to do that. I just like to keep it to the main lifts. And that's pretty much the way I structure my program and what program I'm going to be running off. Some of the exercises might change if I feel like I don't like an exercise or something, or for some reason I can't do it at my gym or something like that, I will change it. Like if I'm in there in my gym gets quite crowded and I know there's not going to be a machine or a certain bench or whatever open for a while, don't be afraid. Just because it's written in your program, don't be afraid to change it. Say it says flat dumbbell and you know there's not going to be and you flat benches free for a while, don't be afraid to grab a decline bench and do decline instead. It's not going to kill you to do that for 1 week, do you know what I mean? Like, don't just sit around doing nothing. Maybe if it's a minute or two, they say, yeah, they'll be done in a set or two, wait for it. But if you know they're not going to be off for a while, or it's too crowded, you know what I mean, just switch it up. Don't be afraid to you don't have to stick to this program. This is just a basic program. That's the way I like to do my training anyway. Like, this is what I'm basically gonna base everything around and use. I might change it in a while, I might go back to a different program, but this is what I'm starting with in a week. And I just thought I'd share it with you guys. So I hope you learned something from this video. I hope you go take the information you've learned from this video and you go apply it to your own training or your own program. If you liked what I've done here, please give it a like. Comment below, let me know what you like to do with your programs. If you have any tips on it, by all means, I'm open to any suggestions in the way I'm training, or the way, if anyone thinks there's a more beneficial way for me, I'm open to listen. I'll listen to it, I'll take the advice on. Thanks very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye for now.